In this video, we're going to talk about topic 10.1 and we're going to look at example 7. So first we're going to talk about the definition of an infinite series. So an infinite series it basically is a sequence of what we call partial sums. And partial sums are basically what's the sum of the first term, and then I add that to the sum of the second term, and then I add that to the sum of the third term, and so on and so on and so on. And then the sequence of partial sums can have a limit, L, and then it can also diverge. So just looking at a series. So first of all, a series is when we add the terms of a sequence up, whereas a sequence is just a list of terms. And then to find the value of a sequence, and not all of them have a value necessarily, but to find the value, that's where we take the limit. So I'm going to look at this sequence. The sum is n equals 1 to infinity of 1 over 2 to the n minus 1, and I'm going to try to find its partial sums. So I'm going to start by just plugging a 1 into it. So I get 1 over 2 to the 1 minus 1, which would be 1 over 2 to the 0, which would just be 1, because it'd be 1 over 1. So my second partial sum, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 2 into this sequence. So 1 over 2 squared minus 1, which would be 1 over 2. So my sequence of partial sums would be 1 plus 1/2. So I'm going to put in the third term. So 1 over 2 to the third minus 1. 2 to the third is 8. So 2 to the 3 minus 1 would be 4, because it would be 2 squared. So this would make the partial sums are 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/4. So S sub n would mean I'd have 1 plus 1/2 plus 1/4 plus ... plus this guy right here is my nth term.